what's up you guys? Shartimus Prime here doing another talking video. It's been a while. Welcome to the dork room once again and my very tight shirt. And if you notice, I maybe gotten a little chunkier, maybe in the nipples area. I don't know, but you might be able to see. No. Anyway, that's not very funny. I'm here to do a review on the Ghost Rider Spirit of Vengeance movie. Wow, man, I was so pumped for this movie, man. I was stoked. I thought it looked so badass in the trailers. I really, really did. And it did look badass. Come on, you can't argue with me. Those trailers were fucking kick-ass, dude. But the movie, oh no. No, the movie sucked. I thought the movie sucked. My brother liked the movie. I think Sean Long said it was okay. With a disappointed look in his eyes. So I think it was a little worse than okay. Sean's a nice guy. But I think he honestly felt that it was worse than okay. I thought it sucked. It wasn't what I expected, and it's kind of one of those things where it's like, I was actually happier with the first Ghost Rider movie, which I actually think is terrible as well, but with that one I knew Mark Steven Johnson was directing it, the dumbass who did Daredevil, which is my favorite worst movie of all time. I've seen that movie countless times for some reason, just because it's so hilariously bad. But this one I was expecting better. Now, I've never seen the Crank movies or anything, and just from the action sequences that I saw in the trailers, I thought, hey, this looks pretty damn cool, man. Finally, we're going to get a cool Ghost Rider, right on. And at the fact that, you know, honestly, in the first one, I did like his costume more, but Ghost Rider in this one just looked like it was going to be a better movie overall, so I didn't really trip off of that. But it just really wasn't. I mean, the first thing that happened that I didn't like was there's a ton of shaky cam. As some of you old school Shartimus Prime viewers may already know, that I hate the shaky cam. I don't play video games because I get motion sickness. It's a genetic thing. It's kind of weird. It's like my kryptonite. My brother thinks I'm a pussy because of it. Well, fuck you. I get sick. You know what I mean? What the fuck am I gonna do about it? But yeah. So at first I thought it was gonna be like that the whole movie. Luckily it wasn't. But they're doing all this, and then when it finally comes to a standstill, it doesn't really quite do that. Just like one more wiggle, just make sure you get sick. Yeah, that was only the beginning. That wasn't throughout the entire movie or anything. The thing that bugged me the most is the actual Ghost Rider himself just didn't feel like it was Ghost Rider to me. And I'm not the biggest Ghost Rider fan, so I may not have a whole lot of room to bitch and complain. And I was really tired when I saw the movie. I actually fell asleep towards the end. And which has been a long time since this happened to me. The last time that happened to me was the 2 times I tried to watch Elektra. Both times I fell asleep during that movie. And it's just been a long time since that happened to me, and I just thought this was really, really bad. But when he's first Ghost Rider, he's doing all this like weird tweaker shit. Like, what the fuck, dude? I was like, what? And then he's all swaying his fire hair side to side, all like trying to build suspense, or whatever he was doing. I was like, oh no. And then, he finally like kicks some ass with the chain and everything, but then he does this like kind of shit. Like, I'm like, what? Like, what the fuck? I just thought that was kind of weird. The plot I thought was terrible because it didn't really involve Ghost Rider. Like, it wasn't about Ghost Rider. And like Sean Long said in his review, which was a great review, dude, there was no vengeance in it. Like, Ghost Rider could have just not been in the movie, and the plot could have just gone along fine. Like, you could have just replaced him with anybody. It had really nothing to do with Ghost Rider personally. So I thought that was like one of the weakest parts. Really didn't like the story, at least with the first one, as much as it sucked. There's this whole thing about, his dad dying and everything, which is pretty much the same story as Daredevil. The guy just recycled Daredevil, but at least there was that. This one, you don't really... I didn't feel any kind of connection with Ghost Rider at all. I felt like his role was kind of similar to Terminator 2. Arnold, the Terminator in Terminator 2, Arnold's character, where he's just kind of there to help and protect the boy. But in that, like, the character grows and learns things and kind of becomes more human, and a relationship between Arnold and John Connor starts to grow, so you care about him. With this, it's like you don't really care about him, and plus it's fucking Nicolas Cage, fucking batshit crazy Nicolas Cage. Like, he saw his own YouTube videos, like the compilation videos that people put up on YouTube, and they're like, oh no, I could beat that, and They're like, oh my god, dude, he just went nuts, like scratching at the door, like, whoa, what? I was like, oh, that was a part where I really laughed out loud, like, oh my god, dude, really? And he's all riding the bike, maybe like doing all this crazy wacky shit, like holy fucking A, dude, like who watches this and thinks like, oh, this is great? But I think I know what they're going for. They just wanted to go directly for a B movie, man. They just want to shoot straight into the cult classic thing, like aimed right at it. And I think they may have hit some targets, man, because I think people like this movie a lot more than I did. So people are like, oh wow, you know, yeah, at least I laughed, you know what I mean? So yeah, pretty good, you know. That's mostly, you know. Okay, I guess there's movies that I like because they're so bad that they make me laugh, you know, like Daredevil. So I can understand that. And if I have to compare this to the first Ghost Rider movie, overall, I'd have to say this one is just a hair better because I think more people would like it than the first one. But personally, me, I like the first one more, especially because Ghost Rider seemed like more like he was Ghost Rider. And I'm not the biggest Ghost Rider fan. I've only read some comics, mostly Garth Ennis's run on him with Creighton's artwork. Ooh, God, you gotta love Creighton, man. If you're into reading comics, read Carnage USA, or is it USA Carnage? I think it's Carnage USA. Oh, fantastic. Wait, is he doing the... I think he is doing the... Yeah, Creighton does the art for that. Fantastic artist. Really, really realistic and just awesome. But anyway, I digest. This Ghost Rider movie was just... the kid didn't really care so much about the kid. The devil was powerless, which I thought was retarded because, yeah, you know, my woman told me that, you know, like, well, if he's limited to the abilities of a human body, why doesn't he just use it up and then just jump into another body? So like, yeah, why doesn't he do that? Like, he doesn't give a fuck. He's the devil, you know what I mean? Just you know, use it all up, jump into the next body. You know what? Why care? You know, that's stupid. And then I thought the black dude was badass. Hemdall, I didn't know it was Hemdall until I saw Sean's review, but yeah, Hemdall was pretty cool. I actually would have rather followed that guy, or followed that guy around for a whole movie instead of Nicolas fucking Cage, man. And God, it's just so weird. You see him try to build a relationship. He's all touching the kid's face and everything. It's like, dude. It's like, you know, I'm 30 years old now, but I remember what it was like to be like 10 years old, man. And if like another guy, like grown man, is touching my face like that, I would have freaked the fuck out, dude. My mom would have gone fucking batshit crazy too. She wouldn't let that happen. That is just too kind of weird. It's just weird. I don't know. It's just a bad movie, I thought. So, anyway, kind of hate this movie. I do want to watch it again because I did fall asleep when Decay or Decomposing Man or whatever, when he died. I think I fell asleep during that part and then woke up again. Then for some reason he was all blue. Like, okay. I know that there was a period recently in the comics where Ghost Rider had Blue Flame. Danny Ketch, Ghost Rider, had Blue Flame, and they even made a figure about it. But how long did that last? I remember seeing that on the stands like 5 times. Like, was he like that for 5 months? Or... I mean, because I don't follow Ghost Rider closely, did it happen like that for like 3 years and I didn't even notice? I mean, whoa, what? I mean, someone tell me that reads Ghost Rider all the time. How long was Ghost Rider in Blue Flame for, really? They even made an action figure for it, they put it in a movie. Like, really, how long was he like that? I really remember only seeing a few covers with the blue Ghost Rider. Anyway, that's my big problem, is that he made a figure. That figure looks cool, by the way. I only have 2 of the new Marvel Legends, which is fucking sad as hell, but... again, I digest. Yeah, that's it. So, there's a connection between me and my woman. I call her my woman because I don't want to spoil the surprise unless you already checked Facebook, but my plan afterwards was to take her to Twin Peaks in San Francisco, which is the place where we had our first kiss. And, I went and I had bought her a ring, and I got on bended knee and asked her if she would be my wife. Whoa. So, did, and her response was, what? And she started crying and shit. And then she said yes, but her answer was what? And so, yeah, I love her to death, and I know she loves me, and we make each other happy, and we support each other, and I don't want to get too mushy about it because I could talk about it forever. I'm thinking I will start a 3rd channel called Russell's Corner, talking about just straight up vlog stuff. I used to do that more the first year or so when I started this channel, and you know, some people got into it and stuff, so I think I'll do that. And plus a friend of mine, Miguel, came up with a name for it and everything. He told me I should do that. So that's that, you know. So I'm gonna get married, man. Wedding date, we're thinking about a year or two from now. Not trying to rush it or anything, but I know she is the one for me, and I can't imagine you know, being with anybody else that could make me as happy as she does. So that's it, man. There's a stupid white dot somewhere around here. It's really annoying, man. My fucking camera's got a speck on it and I can't get it off. But yeah, so I give you this little Charlita 1 montage, my fiance-to-be wife. So thanks for all the kind words that you guys left on Facebook, and that's my movie review slash engagement announcement. Fucking Ghost Rider, man. It's stuck with us for the rest of our lives now. Fuck, man. You know, shit just doesn't always go the way you want it to. Like when you think you're gonna shit, or you think you're gonna fart. Nah, fuck that up. But you know, sometimes you think you're gonna fart, but you shit your pants. You know, so Shartimus Prime. That's, there it is, right there, man. All right, catch you guys later. Peace. You know,
did my Christmas present come early?
Oh, mercy me, God bless catastrophe. There's no way in hell we'll ever live to see through this, so drive yourself insane tonight.
Ow!
what the fuck? Ooh.